So today's question comes from Clayton in Texas. I'd like to move to a nicer neighborhood. However, with the housing prices high and the interest rates high, I'm not sure it's the best time. The only debt I have is my house, $145,000 left on my loan at 2.65% rate. I'm confident I can sell my house for $300,000, if not more. The downfall is I'm giving up a low interest rate for a more expensive house and a higher rate. Thank you for your time. Yeah, I mean, this is a very standard question. A lot of people are asking, like, hey, I want to upgrade. But then as they do the math and they look at the interest rate and over the life of a loan, we say to pay it off faster than 15 years. But a 15-year loan, I mean, you're going to be paying a substantial more money towards your interest. And so for a lot of people, that's making them hesitant. But you guys, I mean, my philosophy always with buying a home is buy it when you're ready. It's a great investment. We want everyone to own a home. We want you to have a primary residence when you're ready. It's a great part of your financial picture. And so, you have to really be able to kind of take the noise and everything going on that you hear at the news and everything and kind of mute all of that and say, okay, where are we financially? And as long as your payment is within that 25% of your take-home pay, you're on a 15-year fixed rate, and if all of that math still works for you and you have a good down payment, then you can move forward with it. But you have to know mathematically, we're going to be paying more in interest. But I mean, Dave, that's what, I mean, a lot of people are, they're pausing a home buying because they're like, gosh, I have a good rate now in my current home. And if we move, it's going to triple basically into a higher interest rate.
Well, as long as you're at 25% of your take-home pay on a 15-year fix, there's two things going on when you do that. One is you're going to get out of debt faster than 15 years, okay? Two is we know you can afford it.
Yep.
That you're buying a house that is reasonable. Your move-up is reasonable. If it fits those two things, Clayton, you should go ahead and do it now, okay? Because here's the thing. You said some incorrect things here, okay? However, with housing prices being high, no, honey. Housing prices just are. They're not high. They're high compared to yesterday. They're low compared to tomorrow. They're not coming back down. When you say they're high, it's almost as if you think they might come back down. They're not coming down. Okay? In 60 years, 70 years, house prices have gone down one time temporarily in 2008, and they shot back up. One time. If you're going to sit around and wait on one time in 60 or 70 years to happen, you're never getting a house. They're not coming down. You're buying a house the way it is now, and when you're ready.
That's right. Yep.
As far as the interest rates go, I don't know if they'll come back down. If they do, refinance. If they don't, pay off the stupid loan. Because you know what my interest rate is on my loan? 0, because I don't have a loan. So there's a good way to get a 0%. Pay the stinking thing off.
Pay it off.
And then you don't worry about the interest rates. You're not keeping this thing around like it's a pet. You're getting rid of the mortgage. So, you know, number one, house prices are not coming back down. If you're going to buy, this is the best time to buy in the next 20 years, right now, price-wise. If interest rates are, I'm worried about interest rates being high. Interest rates are not high. They're not high historically. They are higher than
compared
they
to
were.
2.65, right?
They're higher than they were,
Yeah.
but over the course of history,
Right.
they're really not high. And so if they did come back down, then just refinance.
Because
If
they were
don't,
at what? When you were selling houses in the 80s?
I was selling houses in the 80s, they were 17%.
17%. Yeah.
And they came down to 14, and people came out of their houses like they did after COVID. They're stampeding to buy houses, and rates were 14. And then they went down to 10, and then they went down to 9, and somebody called me up and said, I don't want to buy a house at 9. I was on the radio then, and I'm like, why? It's 9. As compared to 17, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
And I said, you'll never see 6. And little did I know how dumb I was. Of course you saw 6 on the way down to 3. But
Yeah.
But the 3%, 2% interest rate range was artificially created by the government trying to recover from 2008. The market did not drive us down there. The market has hovered around 6 for decades, a couple of decades now, in and out of the 6% range.
Mm-hmm.
So historically, it's only compared to a year ago or 2 years ago that they're high. So this is the time to buy a house. It is the time for sure to sell a house. Because there's still more buyers than there are houses.
Yep.
It's still a seller's market. So get with a good real estate agent. Go to RamseySolutions.com. Click on ELP for Ramsey Trusted Endorsed Local Provider for Real Estate Agent that knows what the flip they're doing. that has experience and sells a bunch of houses. And if you're ready to move, you're out of debt, you're buying it 25% of your take-home pay, Rachel's exactly right. It's not based on all the noise that you're hearing from your friends or in the marketplace. It's when you're ready. It's like I was with this wine expert the other day who's one of the most renowned wine guys in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I said, what is that good wine? And he said, do you like it? That's the definition of good wine. Do you like it? When you are ready.
Yeah.
And so, do
to
you
you.
like
Yeah.
it? Are
Yeah.
you ready? Are you in good shape? Are you ready to make the move?